What's going on, guys? Alex Earth 814 EDC, and today I have a very quick unpackaging to do for you guys. This package is coming in from JB over at Big Red EDC. You guys all know and love JB, but if you're not familiar with him, I will leave a link to his channel down below. Please go check him out. JB is a mainstay in the EDC community, and he does a lot of good things, and he's just a really good human being. So JB, shout out to you. And this package, I believe, is coming in via the, oh my, there's a ton of stuff in here. This is coming in via the Apex passaround group. But there is a ton of stuff in here. I don't know where to start. Oh my gosh. So there is some confetti. You guys might be able to see from the confetti and the flight tag what might be in this package. I don't even know. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to message JB and just ask him what the gist of all this stuff is for, because this is the most amount of swag I have ever received in a package. And obviously it's a pass around knife. So other people have, had this in too, but man, I do not know what to do with half of this stuff. I'm a little overwhelmed by now, or right now, if I'm being honest. All right, so we're gonna keep that for the amount of stuff we have. But yeah, so here is the knife. CDC, Crispy Donut Community. You guys might be familiar with them, you might not be. From my understanding, this is a newer EDC company, and I think this is their second knife that they've come out with. But I believe the sort of donut EDC thing, they got the idea because I believe the two guys behind it are police officers. I could be, wrong by that. But from my understanding, that is what I've heard from different people. I'm on their website right now, which I will leave a link to in the description down below. It says the Crispy Donut community is the essential EDC community. We provide essential gear to everyday carry enthusiasts from around the world. We specialize in everything donut EDC, to include folding and fixed blade knives, custom bottle openers, challenge coins, morale patches, stickers, and much, much more. And yeah, they have a lot of stuff, like I said, in here. But honestly, I cannot find this specific knife. It might have been a Kickstarter or a pre-order, but their first knife was the CDC Hansen, which I've seen floating around. It's, I think, according to the website, $60. Has G10 scales, D2 blade, and they have a lot of other stuff on here. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description down below. They have a couple different pry bar, pry bar bottle opener combos, which look really cool. They have beads. They have all kinds of different things. So definitely go check them out. But man, we got patches. I'm gonna have to message someone. Bracelets. I mean, just more patches. More patches. More bracelets. Trying to get some of this stuff out of here. Another patch. Another patch. Another patch. Another patch. Another patch. Another patch. Another bracelet. And 3 more patches. So I don't know if these are, for us reviewers to take a few to add to our collection or things like that. So I'm gonna have to, definitely reach out and check with some of the guys who had it before me and see what the, what the gist is with this. But one thing I forgot to mention was the unboxing knife was the Devo Knives Stout V2 prototype. Trying to get some use out of this and get some carry out of this before I have to turn around and send it out in a couple different days. a couple days from now. This thing is awesome. But without further ado, we are going to jump into the CDC, and this is the Chicago. Like I said, the first knife they did, which is readily available on their website, is the Hansen. This is the Chicago, a little bit updated with some better materials, a little bit higher price point. Yeah, so in the package, I don't know if this is exactly how it's going to be when you get the knife. You know, if some of you guys might be out there ready for this knife, you might have pre-ordered it, something like that. You do get a microfiber in there. Here is the Crispy Donut Community Chicago Welcome Flappers and Gents, little sticker there. Here is the Chicago First Run Blade Steel S35 VN handle material G10/tie with tie hardware. However delicious they may look, Chicago's are not for human consumption. And crispydonutcommunity.com. So there's a little sort of COA, and then of course there is their warranty if you want to pause that and read it. And here is the knife. Put this back in here. I think the bubble wrap was inside. There we go. And here is the knife, guys. So you guys can see right away, it is rocking that blue and pink sort of sprinkle donut theme, which is really cool. Thing that stands out right away is obviously the colorway, but you have a lanyard hole back there, flipper tab with dual thumb studs, and there is that tie frame lock, milled titanium pot clip, and that lanyard hole extends to be a little bit of a back spacer. Has a good weight to it. I like the texturing on the G10. I don't know the OEM of these. I want to say they might be QSP. I'll see where the Hansen was made, if it'll tell me on here. So no, it doesn't say OEM. But I think this might be QSP possibly. But we'll give the flip a, ooh, nice. I like that blade shape on this. You guys can see right there, it says S35 VN. It kind of is like a spear point mixed with a drop point. And I believe this is a hollow grind. I did see the Hansen was hollow ground, so I think this is too. Nice thin edge. And you guys can see the blade stock is also very, very thin. So I think this would be a very nice thin and slicey cutter. CDC right there. Try the very, very smooth. A little bit of blade play, so I might try to tighten the pivot up a little bit. You know, just tweak it a little bit, try to add a little bit more pressure there and see how that works. I like the lock bar access. That's another thing that stands out right away. You just get a nice little lip right there. It drops right down. Try the thumb flick. Very, very nice. Like the thumb studs on this. They're kind of tapered or stepped a little bit. I don't know if my camera will pick this up, but middle finger flick flies right out of there. Yeah, first impressions is good. I like this a lot. I really am surprised how thin that blade stock is. I was not expecting that at all, but ergos, very, very comfortable. The jimping is different. It almost is like more teethy than most jimpings. It's definitely interesting, but you definitely can get a really nice, I mean, it grabs onto your finger. I don't know if I like that right away, but I'm gonna have to, use and carry the knife to, see what my thoughts are on that. But choked back, very, very comfortable. And you do have a sort of a flipper choil up there you can land on, be very comfortable, nice, and get locked in real well. But action is very nice. Very fun to fidget with right now. It has a nice snappy detent. So this is something I'm excited for. I kind of forgot I signed up for it, and then the other day, JD put in the app that we use to keep track of different, passarounds, that this was on the way to me, and I was pretty excited for it. So took all week to get here, but actually this might be Kubi. The way this is finished, it kind of reminds me of some other knives that I've had from Kubi. But again, I'm not certain. I'll try to get a better update for my full review on this. But yeah, first impressions are pretty solid. I think this is a very intriguing knife. I think price point was like 130, 135 bucks, somewhere on there. I could be mistaken, but I thought that's what I saw, floating around Instagram, which I think is really good for, full tie frame lock with S35VN, multiple deployment methods, and pretty cool and fun colorway and design on the the G10. So this was my unboxing. I'm going to wrap it up now. I don't really want to take too much of your guys' time. We're approaching the 10-minute mark, but this was my unboxing of the CDC, aka the Crispy Donut Community Chicago. I like what they're doing over there. You know, I think it's really cool that they're sort of diving in headfirst into this sort of donut EDC realm. I think they're taking it and running right with it, and I think that is fantastic. Definitely is a niche part of our community, but a lot of people love it, and I think they're doing a fantastic job with it, you know, just in my 5 minutes of handling this knife. So leave a comment down below. What are your guys' thoughts on the sort of donut community and specifically the CDC Chicago? Love to hear what you guys have to say, but I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.